Hi everyone, it's Claire Stone. A lot of people have been asking me the same question, so I thought I'd make a little video. And the question that people have been asking is, has there been some other kind of psychic attack on planet Earth, in particularly with the feminine? So a lot of women leaders who have their own women's circles and teach women about spirituality and spiritual wisdom are noticing a lot of things occurring around within the groups. So it could be as simple as people not turning up to the group. So it's as if something is stopping people from actually attending to get there. Because you know what happens when women come together, or people, when people come together, they create huge amounts of power and energy, which they are then sending out to the greater good. So what a perfect way to stop that happening is to stop the circles from going ahead. So that's been one thing. And then quite a lot of women who are actually hosting these events have been coming down with sickness. There's a lot of illness going about and resulting again in cancelling their events. And also things that appear to be bad luck, stuff happening at home, people erupting, people who usually come to the groups are having these emotional stuff coming to the surface. So there's been a lot of choppy water, so to speak, within the women's circles lately. So my first instinct about this was we're coming up to the eclipse season. So we're going to have our eclipse next month. And it always seems to bring out, once again, those things that we don't want to look at, the shadow. The eclipse will draw that out and bring it to the surface, but obviously being influenced by the moon when it's a lunar eclipse, then things can tend to be murky and cloudy, and we distort things. We distort this with our high emotions because it's very intense time under the influence of the moon where there's unclarity. So immediately I thought, well, how people have directly asked me, are we under attack? Is the divine feminine under attack? Because we know feminine rising, there's been a huge surge in Sisterhood of the Rose groups forming, all kinds of really amazing women's circles and even men's circles now as well, all forming, and together light workers are sharing their wisdom and their love, all to heal planet Earth and to heal each other. So I was asked one time, I think it was on Love Sport Radio, do I believe in that the big battle between light and dark exists? Now, I know a lot of people don't believe in it, but for one, I certainly do, because I think that we are living how we live now, as above, so below. The microcosm and the macrocosm. So what is within each and every one of us is the duality. We are in duality. There is a battle of light and dark within every single one of us. Until we reach spiritual enlightenment, we've always got that little ego voice within, planting seeds of doubt, bringing fears to the surface. So we always have this internal battle of light and dark. So if what's going on within us, if we are a smaller aspect of what's going on in the universe, then how can there not be a battle between light and dark? It's impossible. We are a miniature aspect of what's going on the grand scale. That is who we are. That is what we are. So I truly, truly believe there is this battle between light and dark. And the way for us to, this is just my belief, the way that we overcome this is by just working on ourselves and our own light and dark, and conquering our own fears and working through our own pain, our own trauma, and elevating our consciousness when we've dredged out all the crap, all the conditioning, and then we become this luminous being when we expand our consciousness to higher states of awareness. And I think that's all that we really need to do. Tony Robbins says you can, some people believe the law of attraction, that believing is enough, but again, that's not true. Tony Robbins says if you go and stand in your garden and say, weeds don't grow, it's not going to stop the weeds from growing. So just because you might not believe in the darkness, in the polarity, then it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist just because you don't believe it. And I think that's where some people are falling short. They're not using psychic protection. They think they don't need it because they're coming from the heart, they're being a good person. So why would they attract the darkness into their life? Why would they? But that's not enough. That is not enough to protect you by just pretending like the weeds that they don't exist, because it does exist. This is how Earth life is. It's polarity consciousness. So again, it's going to that internal battle and conquering your own fears. And so I thought I'd say a prayer, and I asked my guardian angel what can help people as we're approaching the eclipse season, and it seems to be the women's circles that are being attacked right now. And Mother Mary came through, and I thought, you know what? People think that Mother Mary is this gentle, gorgeous mother energy, which she truly is. However, she is totally kick-ass. For all these years, the divine feminine has been suppressed, but has Mother Mary? Hell no. She's still been stood there, even in the churches, yeah? So Mother Mary, she is the one who's going to hold the sisterhood together. She's been there the whole time, and she has got your back. So if you're feeling the pressure right now, if you're feeling there's bitching going on in your women's circles, if you've got obstacles that are making things not happen, cancelling plans, go with the flow. You don't need to push. Sometimes it is good to just take the path of least resistance. However, call upon Mother Mary. She is hugely linked to Archangel Michael. She wears the same cobalt blue cloak, and the Michael and Mary lines, they cross in planet Earth. They are very strongly linked archetypal energies that are very strongly protective. She is the divine mother. She protected son, Jesus, and she's here to protect us and our lovely circles as well. So do call upon Mother Mary. Ask her to place her blue cloak around you. Get some nice roses. I got these in M&S before. They're lovely. And just pray and just go with it. But please don't give up. Please don't cancel your circles. Keep going. That's all we've got to keep doing now. Keep going. And we will be tested by the dark forces, because that is how we grow. We only grow when we're uncomfortable. So just bear that in mind and pray to Mary, pray to Archangel Michael, ask them to surround you, ask them to clear you. This is also a perfect time for soul retrieval. So if you know, it's perfect time for healing. This year in particular, in Feng Shui, is the year of healing. So surround yourself in that golden light, ask for a healing. If you know any good shamans and healers, go and ask for your luminous body to be cleaned. And I had a soul retrieval myself only yesterday, because we all have stuff in our subconscious, and sub means below, meaning your conscious mind isn't aware of it. So you might think you're done with all your stuff, but if you go into the shadows, if you go into the subconscious mind, there's always more work, more clearing, more healing that you can do there. And this is really a good time to do it. So do that and let me know how you get on. Don't forget, I have a free monthly newsletter Moon Juice, where I tell you about what's going on astrologically with the moons, free rituals and meditations. So sign up to that, please. It's at clarestone.co.uk. My little one now gegging in on my video. So, lots of love, everyone. Do call upon Mother Mary, and if you've got any questions about anything I've just spoke about, please reach out. Let me know what you have been going through. Oh, this is Huffle Puffle. And lots of love to you all. See you soon, guys.